Would you pay millions for a fish? Or a dog? In today's video, we're counting down the 10 most valuable creatures on the planet, and some of them are worth more than a mansion. From the depths of the ocean to lush rainforests, get ready to discover animals that cost an absolute fortune. Love learning quirky animal facts like this? Then hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and come along with us. 10. Hyasin Macaw. The most valuable parrot in the world. It may look like just another colorful bird, but the Hyasin Macaw can be worth more than a brand new car. This stunning cobalt blue parrot ranks 10th among the most expensive animals on Earth. Native to South America, especially Brazil, Bolivia, and Paraguay, this bird is known for its impressive size. It can reach up to 3.3 feet, 1 meter, in length, making it the largest parrot species in the world. Its brilliant blue plumage is truly one of a kind. So rare and vibrant in the wild, many collectors and bird breeders are willing to pay top dollar for a single specimen. And it's no surprise, a Hyasin Macaw can sell for over $20,000. But the value isn't just about looks. This parrot is highly intelligent, capable of learning commands, mimicking sounds, and forming strong bonds with humans. It's gentle, playful, and affectionate, a truly exotic companion. In the wild, it lives in tropical forests and savannas, feeding on ultra-hard nuts that only it can crack with its powerful, curved beak. Fun fact: it has one of the strongest bites of any bird. Sadly, its beauty is also its curse. Due to illegal trafficking and habitat destruction, the Hyasin Macaw is endangered. Legal sales today are strictly regulated, requiring verified documentation and certified breeders. A rare, valuable, and enchanting bird, a symbol of tropical splendor and the fragility of biodiversity. 9th place, Tibetan Mastiff. Up to $2 million. A dog that looks like a lion, and costs as much as a luxury home. This is the Tibetan Mastiff, one of the most expensive and impressive dogs in the world. Originally from the icy mountains of Tibet, it was bred centuries ago to guard herds and monasteries. And it shows, standing up to 28 inches tall, 70 centimeters, with a powerful presence, this dog commands respect with just a look. Its thick, voluminous fur resembles a lion's mane, protecting it from the region's extreme cold. In some countries, it's seen as a status symbol, with one dog selling for over $2 million. But it's not just about the looks. The Tibetan Mastiff is independent, loyal, and highly territorial. It doesn't bark for nothing, but when it does, you'd better take it seriously. This is a dog that chooses its human, and defends them with everything it has. That said, it's not an easy breed to raise. It needs space, patience, and an owner with experience. It doesn't respond well to harsh training. It prefers trust built over time. And one more thing, this dog thrives in cold climates, so if you live somewhere hot, you'll need to take extra care to keep it cool and healthy. After all, keeping a pet bear like this in good shape is no small job. Rare, majestic, and extremely valued. A companion fit for royalty and millionaires. And you? Would you dare to share your home with a giant like this? Or would you rather admire it from a distance? Drop a comment below. What would you do if you ran into a Tibetan Mastiff on a remote trail? If you're watching on TV, now's the perfect moment to pause. Leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. Then keep exploring the amazing world of animal curiosities with us. 8. Missy the Cow. The most expensive cow ever sold. It might sound strange, but a cow once sold for over $1 million. Meet Missy, a Holstein cow who made history as the priciest bovine in the world. She was auctioned off in 2009 for a staggering $1.2 million, and not just for her looks. Missy is considered a genetic superstar in the dairy cattle world. Her bloodline is so coveted that her offspring are worth their weight in gold to farmers and breeders. Missy is the perfect example of reproductive excellence. She produces high volumes of top-quality milk and reliably passes on these traits. Each embryo or dose of semen from her can fetch thousands of dollars. She's also a show champion, having won numerous international livestock beauty contests, judged for body structure, symmetry, and overall conformation. Yes, in the farming world, beauty matters too. Another reason behind her value. Marketing. Missy became a global icon among breeders, was featured in agricultural magazines, and became a benchmark in genetic improvement programs. And even after being sold, Missy continued to produce offspring through artificial insemination, multiplying her value many times over. Today, her legacy lives on through calves and grandcalves around the world, all heirs to a high-end cattle dynasty. She's not just a farm animal. She's a luxury investment in the world of elite animal genetics. Who knew the livestock industry could be so valuable and competitive? 7. Bluefin Tuna. The fish worth a fortune. Imagine a fish selling for nearly $3 million. Sounds extreme? That's exactly what happened with a bluefin tuna sold in Japan, setting records in the animal kingdom. This fish is one of the most sought after in Japanese cuisine, especially for ultra-premium sushi and sashimi. In 2019, a 600-pound, 270 kilograms, bluefin was sold for an eye-popping $2.7 million at a Tokyo fish market auction. The bluefin tuna is often called the caviar of the sea. Its meat is incredibly tender, rich in flavor, and melts in your mouth. High-end restaurants can charge hundreds of dollars for a single slice. What drives the price even higher is its scarcity. Overfishing has caused bluefin populations to plummet, making large specimens extremely rare and insanely valuable. This fish can grow up to 10 feet, 3 meters, long and weigh nearly 1,000 pounds, 450 kilograms. It's a fast, powerful swimmer that lives in open ocean waters, making it hard to catch. Japan is the biggest consumer market, and the first tuna auction of the year carries symbolic weight. Winning that auction brings not just a prized fish, but prestige and publicity for major restaurant chains. Buying a bluefin like this isn't just purchasing seafood, it's buying status, fame, and media attention. Can you imagine a dish that starts at millions before it even hits the plate? Would you invest that much in an exotic pet? Or are you happy just admiring them from afar? Let us know in the comments. 6th place. Green monkey. The racehorse that never raced. Would you pay millions for an animal that never won a race? That's exactly what happened with Green Monkey, a thoroughbred racehorse who became one of the most expensive animals ever sold, despite never finding glory on the track. In 2006, Green Monkey was auctioned in the US for a staggering $16 million. The reason? His bloodline. He was a descendant of legendary racing champions like Northern Dancer and Secretariat, and expectations were sky high. Physically, he was flawless, perfect muscular build, graceful movement, and excellent health. Everything pointed to him becoming a racing phenomenon. But once he hit the track, he underperformed. He raced only 3 times and didn't win a single one. Still, his value wasn't tied to his performance. It was all about his breeding potential. After retiring from racing, Green Monkey became a stud horse, with hopes that his offspring would be the real champions. Although his foals never lived up to the hype, Green Monkey remained a symbol of luxury and speculation in the world of elite horses. He passed away in 2018, but his name lives on as one of the most curious cases of animal overvaluation in history. Green Monkey is proof that, sometimes, pedigree outweighs performance, a reminder of how unpredictable and expensive the high-stakes animal world can be. Would you gamble millions on an animal just for its last name? 5th place. African elephant. The silent, pricey giant. Majestic, intelligent, and charismatic, the African elephant is the largest living land animal. And, unfortunately, one of the most expensive for tragic reasons. An elephant can be worth over $100,000, and even more on the black market. That's because its massive ivory tusks are highly sought after in the illegal wildlife trade. Each tusk can weigh up to 130 pounds, 60 kilograms. And ivory is used for making sculptures, jewelry, and decorative items. This cruel market drives poaching and pushes the species toward extinction. But there's another side to their value: conservation. Live elephants, kept in wildlife reserves or sanctuaries, are priceless to ecotourism. Many African regions fiercely protect these animals, knowing that a single elephant can generate thousands of dollars through sustainable tourism over its lifetime. Beyond financial value, African elephants play a crucial role in their ecosystems, toppling trees, carving out paths, and spreading seeds wherever they roam. They are social animals, living in matriarchal herds with deep family bonds. They show emotions like grief, joy, and longing, and they have incredible memories. Hence the saying, "An elephant never forgets." The African elephant is more than just a giant of the savannah. It's a symbol of strength, wisdom, and the urgent fight for survival. Do you think it's more valuable to preserve life, or to profit from nature while we can? Fourth place. White crocodile. The rarest and most expensive reptile. Ever seen a completely white crocodile? It's not paint or a common mutation. It's a rare genetic condition called leucism, making this reptile both mesmerizing and extremely valuable. The white crocodile, unlike an albino, has dark eyes and pale skin, giving it a ghostly and captivating appearance. Fewer than 20 are believed to exist worldwide. Because of this rarity, a single specimen can be worth over $1 million on the exotic animal market. Most of these crocodiles are housed in zoos or specialized parks under strict protection laws. However, there have been reports of illegal attempts to buy or sell them, driving up both their symbolic and financial value. In the wild, they rarely survive long. Their color makes camouflage impossible, leaving them vulnerable to predators and sun exposure. Reaching adulthood is almost a miracle. Despite their unique look, white crocodiles retain all the traits of their wild cousins. Ancient origins, powerful bites, territorial behavior, and deadly patience when hunting. Often nicknamed ghosts of the swamp, they are objects of fascination and superstition across various cultures, sometimes seen as omens of good luck or even spiritual beings. It's important to note that owning one privately is illegal in many countries, so their value is mostly based on hypothetical auctions and collector estimates rather than actual sales. The white crocodile is a reminder that nature can still surprise us, even with rare versions of creatures we thought we already knew. Would you keep an animal like that? If you could? Third place. Giant panda. China's national treasure. Few animals are as beloved, or as expensive, as the giant panda. A global conservation icon and national symbol of China, this black and white bear ranks third among the world's priciest animals. And it's no exaggeration, a panda can cost over $1 million per year. Here's the catch. You can't buy a panda. Every panda belongs to the Chinese government, which leases them to foreign zoos through diplomatic and scientific agreements. These agreements can cost $1 to $2 million annually, not including the hefty expenses for food, vet care, security, and habitat maintenance. Raising a panda is a luxury and a big responsibility. To make things harder, pandas are notoriously difficult to breed in captivity. Females are fertile only once a year, and for just a few days. The birth of a cub is treated almost like a national celebration. Pandas are endemic to China, living in the bamboo forests of Sichuan. Their diet consists of over 90% bamboo, though they occasionally eat fruit, eggs, or small animals. Despite their cute appearance and calm demeanor, pandas are still bears, with strong claws and a solid build. An adult can weigh up to 330 pounds, 150 kilograms. The giant panda represents more than economic value. It's also a political, environmental, and cultural asset. Wherever a panda goes, the world pays attention. Do you think it's worth investing so much in protecting a single species? Or does their charm justify every penny? Second place. Gunther 4, German Shepherd. The millionaire dog. Have you ever heard of a dog that's richer than most people in the world? Meet Gunther 4, a German Shepherd who's not only one of the most expensive dogs, but also the richest. His estimated fortune? Over $400 million. Yes, you read that right. Gunther wasn't bought for that amount. He inherited it from a German countess named Carlotta Liebenstein. Since then, this dog and his successors, all named Gunther, has lived a life of unimaginable luxury. Gunther 4 owns mansions, luxury cars, flies on private jets, and even holds real estate investments. Believe it or not, one of his properties was a former Miami mansion once owned by Madonna. Of course, the fortune is managed by a human-run trust. The dog is the legal heir and symbolic figure, keeping alive the eccentric tradition of the late countess. Gunther enjoys a specially prepared gourmet diet made by chefs and receives top-tier veterinary care. He's become a pop culture icon, featured in news reports, documentaries, and even advertising campaigns. Despite all this extravagance, Gunther is still, at heart, a regular German Shepherd. Loyal, intelligent, protective, and full of energy. Gunther 4 is the perfect mix of pet, millionaire, and canine celebrity. A true story that feels like it came straight out of a comedy movie. Would you leave a multi-million-dollar inheritance to your pet? First place, Sperm Whale, the ocean's floating treasure. At the very top of our list is a true giant of the sea, not just for its size, but for the staggering value of a substance its body produces. We're talking about the sperm whale, the largest of the toothed whales, and the surprising source of what's often called floating gold. That value comes from ambergris, a rare waxy substance that the sperm whale expels from its digestive system. Once aged and found floating in the ocean, ambergris becomes incredibly valuable in the luxury perfume industry. A single chunk can sell for up to $100,000 per kilo. Some pieces weighing over 40 kilos have been found, with an estimated value of $4 million. Ambergris is prized because it helps fix fragrances, making scents last longer. Its aroma is subtle, earthy, and nearly impossible to replicate synthetically with the same quality. But the sperm whale's worth goes far beyond this. Growing up to 66 feet, 20 meters, long, it's one of the ocean's largest predators. It dives to extreme depths, facing off with giant squid more than 3,000 feet, 1,000 meters, below the surface. It's also an incredibly intelligent animal, with the largest brain of any creature on Earth, complex social behavior, and unique vocalizations, like real underwater languages. Thankfully, commercial whaling of sperm whales is banned, and the use of ambergris is only legal if naturally found at sea. The sperm whale is the perfect example of how nature can hide its greatest treasures in the most unexpected places, drifting in the open ocean, completely by chance. So, which of these creatures surprised you most by making the list? These pricey creatures are seriously wild, right? Who knew animals could be worth more than cars and mansions? But what if nature wasn't just expensive? What if it was adorably exotic too? Yep, there are super cute, unusual pets you can actually own, and legally. Wanna see them? Click now on the video showing up on your screen.